Hi everyone, I'm Samantha Webster. I'm a fourth year PhD student at Northwestern University, and today I'm going to show you how to build a funnel for a marble track out of cardboard. So first we have our materials. We have a hot glue gun and glue sticks with all of our cardboard pieces laid out. This is going to be the funnel pieces, where we have a hole that's going to be cut out in the center. We're going to cut out 8 pieces into triangles. Next we have cardboard that we're going to put on the outside of the funnel so that we can keep whatever marble or ball is rolling through inside. And next we have some stands that we can put slits in and make them stand up so that we can hold our funnel up in the air so that it can catch it and take it back down. So first we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut out all the little pieces. We're just going to go through that some more, cut off all of the tips so that there's a hole in the center of them. And then we can lay it back out like this. You can see that we have a circle with a hole in the middle so that the ball can fall through it. Next we're going to take our thin strips, and so in order to make these easier to go around the outside, you can actually see that there's a 2 wide strips that you can peel off. You can peel off one side so that they're very flexible and you can bend them around the circle a lot easier. So that's prepping that. Next we're going to cut all of these slots in the cardboard pieces so that we can slide them together so that our stands can stand up. So just take the scissors and make a nice little cut where the marker was, and do the same thing to the other side. This is going to be about halfway up so that when they go together they will be even. You put it together and you can see that it stands just like that. And then, so that's one stand, and then we're going to make the other stand, do the same thing on the other side. Sometimes you have to cut a little more to make sure that they line up. Just do a couple of iterations and then slide them together. So we got 2 stands. And we're going to prep our last bit of cardboard. This is going to be the ramp that comes out from underneath the funnel. And we have little blocks so that the falling marble doesn't fall off the ramp, it is guided to the ramp. So now that we have everything, all of the cardboard prepped and cut out, we can actually start hot gluing things. So we're going to start with the funnel. Put hot glue on one side of a triangle, and then you're going to take a second triangle and put them together at a slight angle so that when we put them all together it will have a downward slope throughout the whole thing. So we're just going to keep doing that for all of our little triangles, one at a time. Put it on the side, put another triangle on. And the last one was a little bit tricky. You had to put hot glue on both sides and then kind of stick it in the middle, and then bend the whole thing sort of upwards with both hands, and hold it together really well until the glue dries, so that it all sticks together. And then you have your funnel, a little funnel that a marble can roll around and roll down into. Then we can take our bendy strips that we took one side of the cardboard off, and we can actually put it around the outside of the funnel. So just go ahead and do a lot of hot glue, and then kind of roll and wrap the other cardboard piece around. I use my desk to kind of push it down so that I didn't burn my fingers. And then you can make sure the ends are glued down really well. And then to finish the outside, we'll take our second piece and measure around how long we need it. So at about this point, we'll take it off and cut it at that strip, so it's just long enough to cover the whole outside of the funnel. And double check to make sure I cut it correctly. Looks like I did. So we're gonna more hot glue and roll it on the desk, and it'll all come together. Next, we're going to take our 3 little squares and we're going to hot glue them on the bottom so that we direct the marble towards the ramp. So start with 1 square on one side and put it on whichever way the back is and hold it until it's in place. And then we're going to do that to the other 2 squares as well. Got them all together. Now we have a place for our marble to go through and down to our ramp. So now you can actually take the ramp, and we're going to be gluing it inside the little holders. It should be at an angle so that the marble will roll out. So make sure you put hot glue on the sides of the ramp and then put it in at an angle. Make sure you like the angle. You can probably adjust it a little bit while it's still hot. But then there we have it, funnel with ramp. Finally, we're going to be taking our really tall stands so that our funnel can be really high up and have other track below it if you wanted, or some other jar or something. But we're just going to put the stands on the outside of the funnel like that so that it holds it up. So pretty easy. Hot glue on the top of them. And then you can do one at a time or both at once. I did both at once just to speed up the process a little bit so I could adjust both of them at the same time. But if you hold them on there, you should be able to stand up pretty well. And there we go. A cardboard funnel where a marble can fall in and come down the ramp and go somewhere else. So I did an example with a tack. You can see it fell through the hole and it can slide down the ramp. And that's it.